I'm Gretchen. Okay, so for the question, how have human beings been changing and upgrading themselves throughout history? The first thing I think of is our dependency on phones, and so that's been, yes, the way that we've changed and upgraded ourselves. Like when I talk to my parents, phones and computers, I guess, but when I talk to my parents and grandparents, they say, oh, Gretchen, like you have no idea how easy you have it. You can just go online and find all the answers for pretty much anything. So writing an essay is easy in that you can just Google your research instead of having to open up a book at the library or go through an encyclopedia or something. So yeah, that's an upgrade I think that we've made. And then the second question, I take medication, Ritalin, so for ADHD, that's one. And then technological augmentations, computer, Apple Watch, and a cell phone, iPhone. The third thing of the human mind now, I think it makes me think of that we believe that the human mind is capable of a lot more than where we're currently at. And I don't know if that's necessarily a good or a bad thing. I think it means there's room for change, whether, like I said, whether that be good or bad. But it also makes me think that that mind, that artificial mind, technological mind later on, may not be as in tune to emotion or as to feeling, so that makes me think it may not be the best thing. And then the fourth question, I think that comes down to this idea that, oh, as humans, we have this need to solve all the problems, and I think that over time, like what I said in the first question, we've upgraded and changed ourselves to be dependent on the technology, and I think that we've seen solves problems, and if it's solving the problems, then we've kind of come to think of, oh, well then everything should just be surrounded and centered around technology, which I don't know, again, like that's the best thing, but I think there can be some good from that, whether that be medical improvements, like prosthetics we've seen in the past, pacemakers in a heart, or even just medication, like I said earlier. Yeah.
So Gretchen is one of my good friends, and I thought she'd be a perfect fit for this project because she is a media studies major and is very aware of all the social media content that's online currently and how it's evolved over time, so I thought she would be a good option. And we honestly have incredibly similar perspectives on artificial intelligence, singularity, social media in general, and like she said in the beginning, we honestly have it so easy to get research for research projects or to get educational information for our studies, whereas our parents would have to go to a library and rent a library book and find it in the book, and we can just simply type it in on Google and our answer is right there. And her perspective on artificial intelligence is kind of how I see it. I think I see more positive than negative. I think that artificial intelligence could significantly change our medical world, and I think it could really broaden the horizon for self-driving cars, which could, if they can get all the glitches out, could be very beneficial for a lot of different things. And I think that artificial intelligence could really create something like a movement in our generation. But I see where there can be flaws of artificial intelligence, because it's hard for me to understand that they can create an artificial mind that has the same emotion and love that like the human body can create. So that's my perspective on artificial intelligence, whereas that's kind of how Gretchen's perspective is, and we see things very similarly based on the social media aspect.